Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this vid by All Access Media. It's titled Cardi and Latto Beef Just Crossed the Line. Cardi finally responds and Latto admits that the shots she took were at Cardi and she calls Cardi fake. Oh, I just reacted to this situation, but apparently it has escalated very quickly because Latto is doing interviews talking about it and apparently Cardi is, on Twitter ranting. So let's see exactly what's going on, with them two. Let's watch.
Okay, y'all. Latto did an interview with the Breakfast Club and she confirmed that she was dissing Cardi B in that song, and Cardi B has responded to Latto. So you guys know the whole situation between Latto and Cardi B. So Latto did an interview with the Breakfast Club and she was asked whether or not was her lyrics a diss towards Cardi B.
And then this line came in. The fans were like, is she talking to Cardi? What's going on? Like, everybody's trying to piece it together and figure that out.
We already knew you was talking about her. I talked about it on my Patreon. Check out my Patreon, y'all, by the way. I reacted to her album recently. Link down below. But yeah, it was clear as day she was talking about Cardi.
Well, yes, yeah, it was about Cardi.
It's not frozen, but they can't show the actual clip. It's copyrighted.
Saying earlier, like I rap about what's going on in my life at the moment. At the time, first of all, I made this album over 9 months. I made the album while I was pregnant.
She talked about being pregnant while she was doing this album, and she also talked about how she took time out of her day, rushed to the studio to do her verse for Cardi's song Every Time, because you guys know she was on Cardi's song Every Time for Cardi's album Am I the Drama.
And yeah, I was at an early stage of my pregnancy, and I rushed to the studio to do this verse for her in time for the first week sales, whatever. And
for Airtime.
Yeah, for Airtime remix. And
Latto basically says, like, hey, she went to the studio, took time out of her day, rushed to the studio at that so that she could do her verse for Cardi B's song so that Cardi B could put our album out for the first week sales. And next thing you know, she's getting called a P word online.
Literally like 2 days later, I'm still all over the internet. I'm being called pussy. I'm pregnant, emotions high, like
So Latto then talks about Cardi B tweeting the apology instead of texting her because Latto said,
I would feel some type of hold up, this context matters. Knowing that you hit me up like, oh, can you be on this song? I mentioned you on the song. It'd be cool if you hop on the remix. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let me hurry up and go to the studio to do this for her because her album is coming out. Let me help support her. Because we support each other. We on each other's songs. And I record the song, send it to you. And then 2 days later, you think I'm pussy ass Latto? You think I'm like Latto? You think I'm gonna let that shit slide? I ain't pussy ass Latto. I would be like, I know you fucking lying, hoe. So I totally understand Latto's POV, like I said before. Cardi ain't shit.
Like, hey, we're friends. We text on a texting basis. We text all the time. So she feels like Cardi B should have texted her an apology instead of tweeting an apology.
Yeah, and it's someone I dead eyes looked at as a friend. Like, I understand this, industry shit first too, but we was on a texting.
Yeah, that is weird. I do know that in Cardi's tweet, she said something about since the disrespect was public, she wanted the apology to be as well. But I assume that she also reached out to Latto privately. But if you only did it online, that is weird. If we're actually friends off the internet, it is strange that you wouldn't also reach out to me if that's the case.
Yeah, so I
thought she did both.
Yeah, you tweeted to the world, but we got each other's number.
Yeah.
That is weird. Cardi's weird.
Oh, so I never talked personally after that, around that.
So then, probably like 2 months later, something like that, she did text me, but by that time, I was like, that ain't even...
Latto basically saying that Cardi B decided to tweet the apology instead of texting her and apologizing. And, by that time, it was like 2 months later when Cardi B texted her trying to apologize, and she really didn't care for it. And she also says that her and Cardi B haven't talked to each other since then.
That ain't even, like, I'm not even thinking about that shit no more, you know what I'm saying? So
have y'all spoken since then?
Since the song has...
That was supposed to break you up.
Would you be open to the conversation, or you just...
Yeah, I'm open to the conversation.
So Cardi B did respond to this interview that Latto did with the Breakfast Club, and Cardi B tweeted and said, I truly understand how you feel, and that's it.
This is the fucking problem, Cardi. With everything that she just said, this should have been your cue to just reach out to her. You know what? I could have handled that differently. My bad. talk directly to her. Why are you taking it to the internet again? Even if you are going to talk to her privately, taking it to the internet a second time, this just feels excessive at this point and a bit weird and performative. And that now you're trying to, prove to us that, you were the good guy in the situation. Whatever she's about to say. Let me read it first before I come up with an opinion. But even before I read it, I can already say with confidence that she should just be talking to Latto directly and privately. Latto literally said that, she basically she would have preferred if Cardi just reached out to her. She's like, you got my number. Like, why are you posting this on Twitter? That's weird.
Exactly why I chose to apologize publicly, because Dickon said, I truly understand how you feel, and that's exactly why I chose to apologize publicly, because the disrespect became public. On that call, I didn't even mean to call you that. I didn't mean any harm. There's a difference in what I said versus what I meant. What I could have said was you was too forgiving and gave too much mercy in that situation.
What?
But it was a heated conversation and I let my mouth get the best of me. When the call came out, I was 8 months pregnant, had just released my album, and was extremely overwhelmed and emotional. That's not to excuse what I said, but to let you know where I was in my head. I genuinely feel bad about what happened. In 2025 and 2026, I made multiple attempts to connect. I spoke with your manager, your sister, and even texted you directly to take full responsibility. I always
She said 2 months later, though. Why did you wait 2 months? That's weird.
had love and respect for you.
So you responded on the internet immediately, but you waited 2 months to respond to her directly? What sense does that make?
I always wanted to make it right, but making it right looks different for the both of us.
Girl, go to
I wanted
hell.
to connect with you, but you wanted to address it on your album.
And you want to address it through Twitter. Once again, she's saying you got her number. You could have reached out to her. Girl, bye.
Cardi B had this to say, and some people are wondering if she's still going to diss Lotto, because they feel like she was hitting up the studio to diss Lotto, because Partisan Fontaine, which is Cardi B's writer, he posted that Cardi B was in the studio.
Yeah, well, I ain't hearing this terrible singing again. Fuck y'all. Okay. Oh, wait, what's this?
And the other day, people felt like Cardi B had this to say. She posted in her broadcast channel on Instagram and said, I really want to tell y'all that I love y'all so much. I appreciate how y'all held me down like I'm your sister, cousin, mama, friend. No need for spaces. Nah, but no funny-ish. I really love how y'all held me down from the edgy to cupcakes, how we came together like that. We funny, however, mwah. Now, a lot of people felt like she pointed out the spaces part because, she likes to get on spaces and rant and say whatever she has to say.
And even this response is funny. Very funny style. Because basically you're saying that you like that the carbs were on your side. Oh, I love how y'all held me down. Nobody needs to hold you down at all because you're wrong. You're in the wrong here. You're wrong. What are we talking about? So you like, I'm so glad y'all held me down and y'all was on my side in this, even though I was the one who fucked up and I stabbed my friend in the back. Like, girl, bye.
So people felt like she was going to hop on spaces and say something about Lotto, but her fans, Barty Gang, handled that situation.
And yes, I think obviously this isn't the worst thing that you could possibly do to a friend, but this is a form of betrayal. I would never speak about any of my friends like that. Someone that I have a relationship with, I'm not about to be talking to somebody else and you think I'm a coward like her? You think I'm pussy ass? That I don't talk like that. I wouldn't say pussy ass nothing, but that's basically you're calling her scary, calling her a coward. Like, but this is your friend? That doesn't make any sense. That's you talking shit behind her back and basically trying to make it seem like, oh, she's some scary ass bitch. Yeah, I'm above that. Now I get active, but she's scared. She ain't gonna do shit. Like that's how that came across. Like, girl.
For her. Some people feel like Lotto should patch things up with Cardi B like she did with Ice Spice. Some people feel like it's just a principle. Cardi B was talking.
I don't think she patched shit up with Icy Spicy. I highly doubt she has a relationship with her. And so she's saying like, oh, she was too forgiving. I'm sure that Lotto just let that situation go. Like, girl, it ain't even worth it. I don't even care. And once again, I feel like if I'm remembering correctly, I think she did take some shots at her online and maybe in a song or something. But whatever the case, I doubt that they're hanging out and going, to eat together and, at each other's houses. I don't think that's the case. So that's totally different. She just let it go. And I'm sure she just let this go with Cardi as well. She ain't, up here talking shit about her. She's just saying what happened. And of course she threw a little jab at her on her song, but it's like, hey, jab for a jab type shit. But yeah, so I don't think that, you know, she's obligated to make amends with her, but she did say she's open to it, so maybe they could have a conversation, but I doubt she'll ever trust her again, and I wouldn't either.
Trash about Lotto behind her back, and it got leaked, and Cardi B tried to publicly apologize and buy her back, but then says that Cardi B didn't reach out and apologize, or at least she didn't text her and apologize until like 2 months later. And Cardi B says that she tried to contact her 3 times, 3 different ways, by her sister, her manager, and she even texted her. But I would like to know you guys' thoughts on it.
I don't need to hear from any of the TikTok people. I feel how I feel. I said what I said. But of course, the carbs are going to be on Cardi's side, and Lotto's fans, what are they called? Cheetah people? I don't know. That they're going to be on Lotto's side, because y'all don't have a fucking brain and y'all don't think for yourself. Y'all are sheep. Just because you like someone and you like their music don't mean that you have to stand with them 100% of the time. Y'all are fucking weirdos, parasocial weirdos. You should be able to identify when they do something wrong and call that out and be like, yeah, she could have handled that differently. Nobody says that you need to drag them or be disrespectful, but y'all be acting stupid, playing dumb, and be like, no, even when the person is clearly in the wrong, you want to stand by their side, you're gonna stick beside them. Well, you don't even know these people. Y'all are weird. Very weird. But that's how fan bases are online these days. They're very parasocial, and they're either 100% with you or 100% against you. There's no in between, no middle ground. But whatever, have fun. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see you on the next time. Bye.